but I got my camera angled. I wanted to show you. I have 3 sticks of butter, 2.5 cups of sugar, and 4 eggs in the bowl. I'm making cookies for a wedding. So I just started on one. When I first got this mixer, I said I would never do like a cookie dough with it. Well, after I've used it for a while, I have no problem doing a cookie dough with it. I want you to see how nice it creams the butter and sugar. I'm going to add the flour a little bit at a time, but I don't know how fully do the flour. Like I said, I'm impressed with this, but I don't want to overdo it either. So that's how quick I creamed the butters and sugars. Added 2 cups of the flour, and I'm going to get the mixer set in here. You might get a big white poof. I'm going to try to start it on low and control where I take it. I know when it's thicker, you got to have a little more speed to it. So, but that 2 cups blended in nicely without having a white cloud. I hardly ever mix cookie doughs by hand. I think it's so much easier with the mixer, but you have to be very careful not to overdo it. So I'm going to stop there. I had to reposition you because I had the camera sitting on the flour that I needed. So you might be a little different angle. And it fills it because I'm stretching my arm to do this now. But I added the other 2 cups of flour. Oops, I just want it on second speed so I don't have flour everywhere. And if I feel a struggle at all with the mixer, I will stop. Because I won't even do it with my bigger mixer. And right here. Log down a little bit there, so I'll power up. Make sure you got these outer edges. Yeah, I'm gonna stop it there. But even at that, it got it that far mixed for me. It's gonna be nothing just to, you know, take my scraper and finish it up. So if you're thinking about the Flex Plus, remember it's a 3-in-1. You get the mixer attachments. The other beaters are whisks, so you can do whipped cream, froth eggs, whatever. And then you have the food processor, and it also has the immersion blender. I love the immersion blender. Any reason I can find to use it, I do. So with just a few turns, it was actually mixed very well in there. But I got it all mixed up, and I'm gonna see if I can fit it in my refrigerator till I get the walnuts and the egg whites and everything beat up and ready to go. Showed you this many times, but I wanted to show you the food processing part. This is the motor that hooks onto the mixer, the food processor, and the immersion blender. So you don't charge the whole motor. You get 2 batteries and a charger. So when you're ready, you just click it on like that. Alright, it's gonna get loud. Got the battery on. This is 2 cups of walnuts for the cookies I'm making. It shoots in here, and I gotta hit the safety on back, press the power, make sure I have it hot. Now that's how quick I got that level, but I want these really fine. So, and I think that's perfect. I'm going to take the battery off and the motor unit, and I will show you how the walnuts turned out. Try to lift just slowly. I'm trying to get better at this. Yeah, see that? It's not a walnut powder, but it is nicely, there's some nice chunks in there, and then there's some little pieces, because that's going to go around the outside of the cookie. So that's the walnut in the food processor part of the Flex Plus. Okay, I am setting up my little work area. I have the walnuts here. This is our coating and dipping tray. And it comes with these little metal tongs. Okay, forget that. But what I'm gonna do, I'll make up the little balls of dough, put some in here, and that way I can keep my dough refrigerated. This is going to be my egg whites, and then the nuts. So I'll be able to go dough ball, egg white, nuts, and on the pan. So I plan to have these done quick today. And I'm going to set up so I can get a video of my favorite immersion blender to do the egg whites. Okay, I'm going to be rocking a little bit there. This is the immersion blender attachment, and this is the bottom of it that goes in. It could go in a pan or this container without scratching it. When you're making gravy and lumpy gravy day, get the immersion blender. It works great. So I have the motor attachment put on it, and I'm going to set it down in my egg whites and then attach our battery. Our batteries are last to go on and first to come off for safety purposes for everybody. I'll try not to have my hand down there, but this sucker gets powerful. Okay, let me get it going. To do them there. I'm not making meringue. I just need to have my egg whites frothy. So they go frothy. So I'm going to get to work in these cookies. I'll probably snap a picture for you. My grandson always says to his papa, first battery off, always says to his papa, is this what it's like? You can't eat anything till Grandma gets pictures for Pampered Chef. And of course my husband's like, yes, this is what it's like. I have to starve. So at least with the cookies, no one's starving.